Hello everyone, this is Charles Porter, and as promised, I will be opening a bottle of Sercial for a tasting and go through all the noble varieties, some of the vintage Frasquieras as well as high quality blends, and hopefully be able to explore and share Madeira wine with an audience that might not be familiar with it. And just the exciting thing is there are a number of very high providers, Rare Wine Company being my favorite. They're based out of California, that provide these wines, and you can find them on the internet at pretty reasonable prices. The Sercial here, depending on if you're going on secondary market or buying directly, I've seen it on sale for as low as $35 and as high as $60. So shop around, you can probably find a pretty good deal. This was part of their cooperative effort with Barbado. They're one of the major providers out of Madeira. I believe it's a blend out of with like 7 and 13 year vintages, so it's not quite your 20, 30, 40 year plus vintage, but it's pretty close. And this is with a noble varietal called Sercial. It's bone dry. You can see here it's pale colored. Sercial is infamous for its aromatics. It's got sort of a marmalade, citrus zest. If you're familiar with Piedmont Italian wines, where you've got that sort of explosive bouquet of rose, you know, Sercial is similar in that I would say 70% of the experience is in that just wonderful aromatics. And I just like to, you know, I know everyone on these different programs, there's different ways of tasting their wines, and it comes off as kind of snobby, but I just say put your nose in it and enjoy. Just breathe it in. Oh, it's going to be good. After that initial flavor profile of zest and of I would say, I get lemon, a little bit of orange zest. It's quite a little marmalade. You get this racing acidity that just goes on and on and on and on, and it just cuts right through, literally. When I went, I'm in the Washington D.C. area. When I visited George Washington's estate, one of the docents pointed out that one of the reasons he went through so many fake teeth, false ivory teeth, was they thought that his Madeira addiction literally rotted through his teeth. So there is a very high volatile acidity associated with Sercial, and it makes it just a very enjoyable experience, and it's very fine. I think chilled, it's one of the best aperitifs you can do at a dinner party. Unlike port, which some people find very cloyingly sweet, or sherry, which sometimes has a flavor profile that people associate for whatever reason with even though sherry's in the cool again, some folks just think that that's sort of like grandma and grandma's drink of choice. Madeira now is sort of in canoe, right? You can be fun. You can get a bottle, like I said, in the $30 to $40, $50 range, and really surprise people. This pairs well with soups. It pairs well. I've had it. I'd still recommend it either blended in some of the old school cocktails or as an aperitif, but you can drink it with meals. And we'll get on to the next tasting. My next video will do the Verdeo style.